President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at least I will go down as a president.
One of the most interesting things about Barack Obama is that he can make a sarcastic remark sound like part of a serious speech. His expression barely changes, while the audience needs an extra second to realize what they just heard.
Which film are you speaking of?
Those Hangover movies. Basically, he carried them.
Yeah, everybody loves Bradley. Good for him.
Good-looking guy.
Being like that in Hollywood, that's easy. Tall, handsome, that's easy. Be short, fat, and smell like Doritos and try to make it in Hollywood.
One of the people who tried hardest to break through that calm exterior chose to sit directly across from him and say everything straight to his face.
My mouse pad broke last week, and I had to get my great aunt some diabetes shoes. First question. In 2013, you pardoned a turkey. What do you have planned for 2014?
We'll probably pardon another turkey. We do that every Thanksgiving. Was that depressing to you, seeing one turkey kind of taken out of circulation, a turkey you couldn't eat?
So how does this work? Do you send Ambassador Rodman to North Korea on your behalf? I had read somewhere that you'd be sending Hulk Hogan to Syria, or is that more of a job for Tanya Harding?
Zach, he's not our ambassador.
What should we do about North IKEA?
After just a few exchanges, Zach was no longer the only one controlling the rhythm of the conversation, because Obama began showing exactly where the limit was.
I have to know, what is it like to be the last black president?
Seriously? What's it like for this to be the last time you ever talked to a president?
It must kind of stink, though, that you can't run, 3 times,
No, actually, I think it's a good idea. If I ran a third time, it'd be sort of like doing a third Hangover movie. It didn't really work out very well, did it? Now, I have to say that I've seen this show before, and some of the episodes have probably been a little bit better than this. For example, the one with Bradley Cooper, that was a great show.
Bradley Cooper, yeah, everybody loves
He kind of carried that movie, didn't he?
And
you know what, Zach? It's no problem. I mean, I have to say, when I heard that people actually watch this show, I was actually pretty surprised.
When people no longer had to sit across from him, the way they talked about him completely changed, and the internet became the place where almost all restraint disappeared.
A 30 rack of Coors Light is $23 now at Sunstop. Thanks, Obama. Somebody send Obama some life hacks on how to be a good president. Ha ha. Like I bet that would help. LOL. The LOL's redundant when you have the ha-ha.
Being president may seem like a position where you can decide everything, but in everyday life, there were still plenty of things he simply couldn't do on his own.
So, when you're at home, can you run down to the kitchen in your underpants in the middle of the night if you're hungry?
I mean, I don't.
You don't?
No.
Is there someone in the kitchen at all times? Like, if you wanted a sandwich in the night, would you have to wake someone up?
I wouldn't wake somebody up to have a sandwich.
You're allowed to go in the refrigerator on your own?
I am. There's a refrigerator and there's silverware.
When was the last time you actually cooked?
Now, it's been a while since I
It has been a while.
It has been a while. I won't lie about that.
Do you ever drive?
I cannot drive. I mean, I'm able to drive.
Is it because you don't have a birth certificate?
Exactly.
Those small things that seemed unimportant actually revealed how different life inside the White House was compared to the outside world.
A former staffer came by, and he comes through the South Lawn, and he's got one of these new electric cars. At the time, they were new. I just grab his keys, and we just go out. It's parked right in front, and I start circling the South Lawn. And the Secret Service, no matter what you do, do not let him out. And they were pretty upset.
They call you renegade, right?
They
Is
do.
that yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're tooling around in an electric car, topping speeds of 30 miles an hour.
Yeah. I think we have 35.
Showed a more relaxed side of Obama, while Malia and Sasha were already used to whatever their father was about to do.
By the way, can I just, I'm going to publicly thank Malia and Sasha for once again standing here with me during the turkey pardon. It is hard to believe that this is my 7th year of pardoning a turkey. Time flies, even if turkeys don't.
By his final year in office, Malia and Sasha were no longer standing beside their father during the ceremony, but the turkey jokes continued as usual. Even political topics could become part of the fun, especially when Obama and Jimmy Fallon turned them into a slow jam. But Obama didn't stop with the slow jam. He also delivered his final term thank you messages in a way no one expected. Donald Trump was sitting right in the audience when Obama directly turned him into the subject of his jokes.
There's a vicious rumor floating around I think could really hurt Mitt Romney. I heard he passed universal health care when he was governor of Massachusetts. Someone should get to the bottom of that. And I know just the guy to do it. Donald Trump is here tonight. I know that he's taken some flack lately, but no one is happier, no one is prouder to put this birth certificate matter to rest than the Donald. And that's because he can finally get back to focusing on the issues that matter. Like, did we fake the moon landing? What really happened in Roswell? And where are Biggie and Tupac?
At the White House Correspondents' dinner, Obama rarely spared anyone, from the media to the people sitting right in front of him.
Ted Cruz said that denying the existence of climate change made him like Galileo. Now that's not really an apt comparison. Galileo believed the earth revolves around the sun. Ted Cruz believes the earth revolves around Ted Cruz. And just as an aside, I want to point out, when a guy who has his face on a hope poster calls you self-centered, you know you've got a problem. A few weeks ago, Dick Cheney says he thinks I'm the worst president of his lifetime, which is interesting because I think Dick Cheney is the worst president of my lifetime. We also have a young up-and-comer on the team, a guy named David Beckham. I have to say I gave David a hard time. I said half his teammates could be his kids. We're getting old, David, although you're holding up better than me. Last year, at the age of 36, David had his best year in the MLS, leading the team with 15 assists. He did it despite fracturing his spine halfway through the season, injuring his hamstring the week before the championship game. He is tough. In fact, it is a rare man who can be that tough on the field and also have his own line of underwear.
Samantha Bee didn't follow the usual interview style. She forced Obama to handle the conversation with a completely different rhythm.
For our annual Halloween presidential interview.
It is so exciting.
This year, I'm going as a witch.
That's not a witch costume.
I'm a woman on television, and I'm over 40, so I'm already in costume. Where's yours?
I'm dressed up as what happens when young people vote.
Someone gets really old really fast.
That's not it.
So is that like white spray paint or fun cobwebs up there?
Sam, I'm still president for about 3 months. Careful. About the things that they care about.
Talk to me as though I'm a millennial voter and get me interested in voting. Okay, because it's like, I don't even know if there is like any point in voting. Like, we're both so totally flawed. Like, don't you even think it's time to like upend the whole system and just like break everything?
First of all, if you're worried about whether you can afford to go to college or not, then Hillary Clinton's got a very specific plan and Donald Trump doesn't. If you care about climate change, that's not a small thing. So young people have a bigger stake in this election than anybody. I would hope that you'd be willing to take about the same amount of time that you spend just looking through cat videos on your phone to make sure that the democracy is working.
Sorry, I was just Snapchatting myself as a bottlenose dolphin.
There are some things a president can hardly fully express in front of a crowd, but Obama found a unique solution called the anger management translator.
In our fast-changing world, traditions like the White House Correspondents' Dinner are important.
I mean, really? What is this dinner? And why am I required to come to it? Jeb Bush, do you really want to do this?
Because despite our differences, we count on the press to shed light on the most important issues of the day.
And we can count on Fox News to terrify old white people with some nonsense.
Not much later.
I mean, look at what's happening right now. Every serious scientist says we need to act. The Pentagon says it's a national security risk. Miami floods on a sunny day, and instead of doing anything about it, we've got elected officials throwing snowballs in the Senate.
Okay, I think I got it, bro.
It is crazy. What about our kids? What kind of stupid, short-sighted, irresponsible bull?
Whoa! Hey!
What?
Okay, no, hey!
Once even that layer of calm had been broken, his final White House party became an event where almost nothing was left off limits.
A combative, controversial New York billionaire is leading the GOP primary, and it is not you. That has to sting a little bit. Although it's not an entirely fair comparison between you and the Donald. After all, Mike was a big city mayor. He knows policy in depth, and he's actually worth the amount of money that he says he is. Although while in England, I did have lunch with Her Majesty the Queen, took in a performance of Shakespeare, hit the links with David Cameron, just in case anybody is still debating whether I'm black enough. I think that settles the debate.
His final appearance at the Correspondents' Dinner was also the moment Obama looked back on nearly 8 years of performances on that stage, before ending it in a way that only he could.
So this night is a testament to all of you who've devoted your lives to that idea, who push to shine a light on the truth every single day. So I want to close my final White House Correspondents' Dinner by just saying thank you. I'm very proud of what you've done. It has been an honor and a privilege to work side by side with you to strengthen our democracy. And with that, I just have 2 more words to say. Obama out.